Yeah, that's a really good price.
Yeah, look at that, especially with free shipping, right? Especially when you've got that additional discount on the bile, because now you don't have to make a choice. Although I will say this, because sometimes people think, which one's going to be more valuable, more collectible. They're all the exact same value.
Yeah.
So that's just merely a preference of what you choose. Let me walk you through your options on here, too, one more time. So your Bison. Option 1, liberty, independence, freedom. What is it? Don't pet the yellow cows?
Don't pet the fluffy cows.
The fluffy
in
cows.
Yellowstone, that's what they say. Don't pet the fluffy cows.
Don't pet the fluffy cows, Josh. The German Shepherd is going to be option 2 right there, friends. And they're going to come in these little protective cases as well. So they're ready if you want to display them. If you do want to give this to, say, grandchildren, again, they can hold that and everything, so you don't have to fret over that. Option 3 is going to be your dragon. You'll also note, too, on each and every one of them, they're going to show you the purity rate of the gold as well as the gram weight. And that's great, especially if you give that as a gift to someone and they're hanging on to it for the long term. They won't have to try to remember what they have. It's already there. And then option 4, the tiger.
That's brand new. We've never had the tiger before. So if you guys like that one, grab it for sure.
Yeah.
But I think, if you do the bile, it turns out to be $39 per item, not $49 per item. So, I mean, you're just saving money left and right here, right?
Yeah.
You're getting pure 24 karat gold. You're getting free shipping. You're getting 5 interest-free budget payments. You're getting 25% off the bile, and you've got a 30-day inspection period. So, come here, I want to talk to you. Remember, it is easy for everybody to look back and say coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? We all can do that, I think, with numerous things in our life. But what we're talking about is not a perceived value. This is true value. My favorite thing right now that I'm using as an example is a little doll called a La Boo Boo. And I love La Boo Boos, so it's not like I don't like them. They're cute. But people, you can get little La Boo Boos like this for $29. When you get into the bigger La Boo Boos, these things are now selling for $500. And I would not be surprised as we get closer to the holidays that they start jumping up to the $1,000 price range, because you get them in a box, right? So you don't know the La Boo Boo you're getting. That's part of the appeal. So you get them and you open it up and then you find the La Boo Boo. And there are some that are rarer La Boo Boos than others, but that's a perceived value. Somebody goes and buys a La Boo Boo for $500. You will never get your money back on that, right? There is marketing saying, oh yeah, you will, but you won't, because it's a fad right now. It's a phase right now. The other thing is the big cup. Remember the big S cup that last year that was really in, and people were buying, they were spending like $1,100 on a cup. Well, now those same cups are like $14, $29. Mm-hmm. But gold, here's the deal, you guys. It doesn't matter what country you're from. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what language you speak. Everybody understands gold. And this is your moment to score on something that holds its value and builds in its value. So take a close-up look. We have 100 of these that have been spoken for. We do have the jewelry boxes that will be coming up for everybody. So if you want them, come on in.
Yeah, $10 on budget pay, free shipping, an additional discount when you choose the bile on this one as well. It takes it under $150. And again, it's always going to be a good idea to buy up gold. It's always going to have its place. Like Cheryl pointed out, these other items, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, trust me, I have a thing for expensive makeup. It's silly. It's frivolous. I realize that, nobody knows I'm wearing $32 blush, right? Like, I get it. But I like it. It makes me happy. And that's fine. But I think if you're also wanting to make those purposeful decisions of how you spend your hard-earned money, gold is a very smart choice. And the longer you hang on to that, the more that gold is going to be able to pay you back. And trust me, because, I have been bugging every single one of our young visual stylists, everybody here. I know producer Josh does the same, where we're constantly talking about finances and investing.
Yep.
And you got to start now. And you hear people say, well, I don't have anywhere to start. Well, if you don't start now, when are you going to start? Because if you keep saying, I'll start when I get to here, that's just going to never happen. You got to start now. So this is one of those things for you. If you're thinking, oh yeah, I'll buy gold, I'll get it one day, I'll get it another day, right? If you keep pushing it back, it's only going to get that much harder for you to reach for. Whereas right now, what you have, an opportunity to be able to get 24 karat gold, pure gold, for less than $50 with free shipping and still have a 30-day money-back guarantee, it is something that you shouldn't be missing out on, because it's one of the few things, truly one of the very few things, I mean, there's probably even less than a handful of items in this world that have real tangible value that actually grows in value as well. You know, I mean, because I'll be honest, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. There might be, but I can't think of anything. But that's exactly what you have here. So if there's any item that you should spend your hard-earned money on, it should be gold.
2-minute clock for everybody. And listen, it's a soft 2-minute clock. If more of you jump on the phone lines, we can give you more time. But if not, we will be moving on. We have some jewelry boxes coming up for everybody. But I agree. And, you know, the reality is, if it was a $2,500 price point, a $3,500 price point, spot price, plus whatever you'd have to pay to get it, I understand, right? I get it. But to be able to get it for $49.99, again, 25% off on the buy.